Welcome to Marriyum Agri Academy. Please subscribe.
We are going to discuss a new topic under horticulture, and the topic is fundamental of horticulture. So we are going to discuss about basic things about fundamental of horticulture. So let's move forward and start the topic. As I told you, the topic is fundamental of horticulture. So we will start with the word of horticulture. The horticulture word is basically derived from Latin word, and it consists of two parts. One is hortus, which means garden, and another one is cholera, which meaning to grow and to cultivate. Cultivate means to raise plants. So if we will talk about the literal sense of horticulture, the literal meaning of horticulture is horticulture refers to cultivation of garden plants within protected and enclosures area. Protected means a managed area or a monitored area. As when we grow garden plants, we monitor that area, we manage that area. So that is called horticulture, a true sense, a true meaning, or we can say a literal meaning of horticulture. And in India, M.H. Marriyum, basically father of horticulture in India, and 8th of August is celebrated as M.H. Marriyum Foundation Day. So this is basically the literal sense of horticulture. And if we move towards the definition of horticulture, so the horticulture is basically branch of agriculture. It is a branch of agriculture that deals with intensively cultivated plants directly used by man, food, for medicinal purpose and for aesthetic purpose. So generally horticulture deals with fruit production, vegetable production, production of medicinal plant, plantation crops. Floriculture is basically growing flowers and ornamental plants on commercial level. Floriculture and landscaping, plantation crop, medicinal, food production, vegetable, and there is one other field that horticulture deals with, that is post-harvest technology. So this is also comes under horticulture. So this is basically the definition of horticulture, that it is a branch of agriculture which deals with production of fruit crop, vegetable crops, floriculture, medicinal, plantation and spice crops. And it basically uses for the different purpose. Medicinal plants used for the medicinal purpose, spices for to enhance the taste of the food, aesthetic purpose. Floriculture and landscape gardening is basically used for the aesthetic purpose and commercial purpose as well. So this is horticulture and definition of horticulture. Again, the word horticulture, if we talk about the word horticulture, it is first conceived by Peter Laurenberg. Peter Laurenberg was the person who conceived first time the word horticulture, and first time in English language. It came into existence in 1678. In 1678 it came into existence in the book named New World of Words by Phillips. In this book, it is first time existed in 1678. If we talk about the word garden, so garden is basically a Latin term which meaning garden, to enclose. In ancient time, it is basically coming from the history, the enclosed places were used to grow fruits, vegetables, flowers and ornamental. If you remember, we have discussed few points in floriculture that the garden is basically coming from the ancient time, it is coming from the history. So enclosed areas are basically used for production of fruits, vegetables, flowers and ornamental plants. So garden is basically enclosed in a protected area. Another term is orchard. Orchard is basically a particular area, a definite area where a particular fruit crops is grown in that particular part. For example, mango. If mango is grown in a particular part of a land or a particular area, that will be called mango orchard. So an area where a particular fruit crop is grown, that is called orchard. Next point is golden revolution. Golden revolution is basically associated with production of fruit and honey. So basically the objective of golden revolution was to enhance the productivity and quality of fruits as well honey. And the time period of golden revolution was 1991 to 2003. And father of golden revolution is Nirpak Tatej. So he is known as the father of golden revolution. It is very important regarding horticulture, golden revolution. Next is divisions of horticulture. There are several divisions of horticulture, in which one is pomology. Pomology is basically science that deals with production of fruit crops. Production includes raising of seedlings and several interculture operations also. So it is basically raising fruit crops from nursery to harvesting. So it basically comes under pomology. And if we talk about the word pomology, so it is derived from Latin word. The older origin of pomology is Greek. So in some book and some printed notes, you will see Greek and Latin origin. But previously it was known as Greek origin, but later it is considered as Latin origin. So pomology is basically the word considered as now Latin word. And the meaning of pomology is pom means fruit and logos matlab culture. Logos means culture. So basically pomology is cultivation of fruit crops. Okay, so logos means culture, cultivation, cultivation of plants. So this is called pomology. Next division is olericulture. Olericulture is basically science that deals with production and management of vegetable crops. Okay. Vegetable crops, it is basically raising vegetables to harvesting vegetables and several interculture operations. So the word olericulture is derived from Latin word, and the meaning of oleris is pot herb. The meaning of oleris is pot herb. So this is another important division of horticulture which deals with production and management of vegetable crops. Another one is post-harvest technology. Post-harvest technology is basically a branch that deals with management after harvesting, the operation after harvesting to marketing. So there are several divisions like post-harvest handling, grading, packaging, storage, processing, value addition, marketing. These operations come under post-harvest technology. Handling, grading, packaging, storage. Processing is basically pickle, jam, jelly. These products are come under processing. Storage, how to store the product, how should be the measurement to store the fruit crops and vegetable crops. So these all operations come under post-harvest technology. And this is a very important division because in India, or world level, there are so many losses. The percentage of loss is very much after harvesting. So post-harvest losses are very much high because in India we have great production, we have great productivity, but we are very much poor in terms of post-harvest handling. It is getting better day by day, but still post-harvest losses are very much damaging for the crops. Okay. The next division is floriculture and landscaping. Floriculture is basically a branch of horticulture that deals with commercial growing, marketing, arranging flowers and ornamental plants. So basically floriculture deals with commercialization of ornamental plants, flower plants and different flower crops. Okay, and landscaping, the term landscaping is basically the design and alteration of the portion of land by use of planting material and land reconstruction. So landscaping is basically designing land to make it more attractive and more suiting to the eye. You can see in this image the land portion is basically designed with ornamental plants and several components. That is called landscaping. So floriculture and landscaping is basically commercialization of ornamental plants, flower plants and gardening. Next one is spice crop. Okay, spice crop and medicinal and aromatic crops has essential oil and aromatic compound. Spice crops basically cultivation of cardamom, pepper, nutmeg. These are spice crops which add flavors in the food and taste in the food. You can see turmeric is used to add color in the food and also it has some medicinal properties. Pepper is used to add pungent flavor. Nutmeg has also a strong flavor. Cardamom has sweet flavor, and these are spices, and India is basically known as home of spice, because in India quality of spices are grown. So these are spice crops: star spice, coriander, turmeric, chili, red pepper. So these are basically spice crops. Next is medicinal. Medicinal crops are basically those which use for medicinal purpose, and it also has aromatic compound and essential oil. For example, mint. Aloe vera is used for cosmetic product. Ajadica indica has bacterial, antibacterial properties. Neem is used for cosmetic product. It is amorous, serpentine. It is Cydia cordifolia, sanctum. It is Oseum sanctum. So these are some medicinal plants which has medicinal properties and used in a pharmaceutical companies. So basically, isabgol also. Isabgol is used as a laxative. There is mint. Mint is used to extract essential oil, and it is used for strong aromatic compound. These are some medicinal plants which come under horticulture. Next division is plantation crop. Plantation crop. In plantation crop, the plantation word means grown in large scale. So any crop which is grown in large scale and has very much importance in commercial level, which play a very vital role in commercial level, that is called plantation crop. For example, you can see tea. Tea is grown in a large scale. Coffee also. Coconut also. So these are plantation crop which is grown in a large level. Refers to cultivation of coconut, arecanut, rubber, coffee. These are plantation crops which grown in a large scale and has played vital role in commercial level. So this is all about the fundamental of horticulture, in which we have discussed different divisions and different branches of horticulture and some term related to horticulture. This is all about the lecture. In next lecture we will be discussing new topic. So till then, keep studying guys, and thank you so much for watching the video.